I'll be right back, guys. As you can see on the caption, I have to use the restroom. Oh, before I leave, so I'm long 8 MES. We had a pretty big loss in the morning, where it swung. I think it was 2 MNQ, and yeah, basically like right before market open, I'd considered closing it because we were just hopping around my break even on that MNQ trade, but I decided to hold it for the target, and then we just flushed and it hit my stop. And then I think, oh yeah, I went back in with 3 MNQ at a support zone, and then we again stopped below that support zone. So this is my third attempt at longs today. yeah, I've swapped over to 8 MES, which is a bit bigger. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm targeting 24 and 30-ish. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we stopped out again. Let's see. Whatever. Going for it again. What does this line up with? Give me 1 second. Whoops. Okay, so we lost the 5780 zone, which I didn't want to see. That's not good. On SPY. Yeah, this is pretty ugly. We are extended down, but yeah, we need back above 573 minimum. Yeah, big loss today on the PA 1800. It's basically, I think that's more than my profits that I had made on this account. I do have another PA, but I'm not going to trade that right now. We have this QQQ zone. I need to see this hourly close out in this zone. I don't think I'm going to take another trade on this PA. It's probably going to end up blowing if I do, just because there's not enough margin for error left on it. But if this holds and then we get a 10-minute close above the zone on my real account, I had trimmed off some swing longs on the rally. I'll either add those back or one of those back, or I'll attempt a long scalp on my real account. Probably through calls, though. I don't know if I'll do it via futures. If I do futures, it's going to be for swing. I would add it, but I'll probably take that trigger via calls on my real account if it happens. So we need to hold this on the hourly, and then on the 10-minute, we need a green candle to close above the zone. Again, we're fighting trend here, so I would just keep sizing pretty small if you do take this. Ideally, you want to wait for the trend also to flip bullish to be taking these. On the hourly, we have bearish tick also, although we're clearly extended down. So yeah, not the best. I'm just basically trying to play a bounce. before probably another rejection unless we claim. Like, I'm trying to get back inside the ATR bands here, and then more than likely we're going to reject after that. If we do get back above here, then you can get more bullish here. So let's see how this hourly closes out. Looks like the hour is going to hold this unless we dump in the next minute, and then the 10-minute has to close above the zone. Okay, let's see. Still waiting. 10 minute. I'll let you guys vote. If this trigger happens, should I long on this PA and potentially, actually, almost certainly blow it, or pull off a miracle and it goes up to the zone at least? I'll let you guys vote in the chat. The likelihood of, oops, because I have what, 130 drawdown left. If I did this with, let's say I did it with 3 MES, that's how many points? That is, I think like 8 points, and I would blow. Basically low. Like, let's say if the trigger was 57.85 or something, yeah, that would be even less than low of day. That's tough. All right, long to the zone. Okay, let's wait on this 10 minute, and then I'll play it off that. Ask Epsy. I think Epsy's short. He's gonna be like, fuck no, don't long it. Yeah, I think he played the short, so he would definitely say no. Long it on the trigger, it's just a PA, max loss 200. That is true. Let's wait. Yeah, let me wait on the trigger and then I'll decide. Because we still, if we're going off QQQ, we still need a 10 minute to close above the zone, in my opinion, at least. SPY is in like no man's land. There's no zone here right now. Oh, okay. I guess there is. I don't know why I don't have this charted. Yeah, there's definitely a level here. Because you see, so for drawing levels, you're basically looking, mainly you're looking for areas that price has reacted before significantly. And if you see here on March 6th, we bounced off here, and then we rejected off that same area on Wednesday as well as Thursday. It's long now since it'll probably blow. Front run the zone. I don't know. Yeah, it'll probably blow. I don't know if I want to just long without the trigger though. Best to wait on the trigger. Oh, you mean on only the PA? I'm assuming. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's usually best to wait. It's kind of annoying because I had the short last night. Just decided to flip. We shorted off the zone up here. So I was pretty sure it would come down to retest at least the low 400s. Then I don't know. For some reason, I saw this intra level right here and figured I'll do a quick retest of the top of the zone at least. We kind of got to like, yeah, we didn't quite make it back to the zone. And yep, that's all she wrote. Then we dumped at the open. I just long here on the zone and pray. 200 drawdown left. Just need to get lucky. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend trading like that. I guess you mean on just my PA. Let's see. 7. I could, because then at least I can have an entry where I can withstand the move below the zone. Like I can withstand the whole move to the bottom of the zone. Because if I did 3 MES, I think I would have about 8 points. God, it would just be. I normally would not take that entry though. Okay, let's do it. All right, so with 3 MES, I have 120 drawdown left. Okay, and I think that maps to 8 points. So I think that's The likelihood of this working is like 1% probably. Um, I'll blow at I think 5,770 around there. So no point putting a stop here. If you're not close to blowing, I would just stop out on a 10-minute candle close below this zone. If you want to be even more conservative, just stop at right below the zone, and that's like very minimal loss. My screen just froze. Okay. Yeah, this is a horrible entry. This account's gonna blow. This PA is gonna blow anyways, so. So on my real account, what I'm still waiting on to add back either my swing longs or attempt a long trade. So the hourly has held this zone, so you want a 10-minute to close out of the zone. That could be an entry. If you're going to play it with futures, I would have a stop loss below the zone on the real entry. If you're going to play it with options, just put in what you're willing to lose, because I don't know. That's how I prefer to play short-term options anyway. Just don't oversize. Just put in a small amount that you're okay with losing and let it run. Anything higher sized, I would use stop below the zone. I need to put on some good music to help this rally out. Let me figure this out. I need double dips in here to do the music. Music. Let's go for epic. Epic. Or cinematic. Oh, this sounds too bearish. We need cinematic. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We got a long way to go, but it's a good start. Oh, we have the official. So that would be the trigger too, because you see the 10-minute close above. Fuck it. I'm adding calls for tomorrow. I'm doing tomorrow expiration calls. March 27th. Let's do a 574s. Way out of the money because they're cheaper. I don't want to risk too much. Let's go. Oh my god, if we bottom tick this, that would be insane. 120 from the stop. You guys don't hear the music? I have music on. I thought in the restream it lets me plug music. I assumed that it's playing for you guys. That's why I need double dips in here. I don't know how to do all this. But it's playing music right now, at least for me. Oh, you guys can hear it, alright. Let me know if it's too loud and I can turn it down a bit. Oh no. Come on. I did grab some small calls for tomorrow. Really small. 'Cause why not? Oh god. Okay. I'm really hoping we get one continuation candle off that trigger. That would be pretty good. In my opinion, would have possibly put in who did that. Music is stressing me out. Alright, I'll switch it up. Let's see what we got. Maybe we need something chill. All right, that's what it needed. That's all it needed. Just the music switch up. Back up we go. Oh, it is a bit loud. All right, I'll turn it down a bit. Okay, I turned it down. Let me know if it's still too loud. Let's go. Keep it going. Come on. We are getting a 10-minute X too, but it needs to stick in 2 minutes. X is our reversal indicator. Works pretty well. It does get kind of wrecked during like super strong trend days, which so far that is what we're seeing, a trend down, but it's pretty good at marking reversals. Like if you look, it doesn't redraw, so yeah, like red X, blue X is bullish. Blue X. What I would hate is this stops me out and then rips, which is totally possible because of how small our margin for error is on this. Survival is so boring, right? Very boring. X trying again. Uh-oh. Right. $90 left. Basically, I think we have until here, and it'll kill the account there. We tried. This will be hard. Yeah, this will be very tough. The likelihood is now 0.1% instead of 1%. Do you still have tomorrow calls? Yeah, I have small calls expiring tomorrow. I grabbed those recently, so I'm gonna hold those. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's $40, $30 left. I think it should be right around here that it'll kill the account. Yeah, I'll have to start. I do have another PA, but I'll have to start another eval for you guys, I think, because I want to take it from eval to pay out all live. Any second now. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, brutal drop. So even that trigger did not work. We're below the SPY zone now, so that would be the stop loss if you took an entry above the zone. I'm not sure why it's not liquidating the account. Maybe it just takes a second. Womp womp. Yep. Why is this account not closing? Balance below. I don't know actually. I don't know why this is not. Like I've blown accounts before. I do get payouts on most accounts, but maybe like 1 in 4 I'll blow without a payout. I don't know why it's not closing. I thought normally it closes pretty quickly after you get below the loss limit. I'm assuming it'll just do it any minute now. But yeah, I'll get a new eval, I guess, and we'll start over. That's annoying. I think I just needed like 1 or 2, maybe 2 more days. I think I needed 2 days of $200, and yeah, I screwed this up. I should have stopped. Second entry, fine. I took it at the zone. I should have stopped faster after that one, and I should have called it there and just waited for tomorrow or something, but chased back in again. But yeah, I'll buy a new eval for Top Step and we'll start over. I'll be a bit more aggressive on the eval this time, because last time I traded the eval like a PA, so it took a bit longer to pass it. This time I'll just trade the eval like I normally do, which is I do go to minis a lot and try to pass it in 2 or 3 days. And yeah, we're back at 0 on a PA after that, and try to get 5 more days of profit to get to the payout. Today, today honestly, like if you want to be trading, it's just short all the zone breakdowns, because that's where the trend is pointing, versus trying to time the bottom like I've been doing. Like you can get some scalps off these counter trend bounces, but you need to use pretty tight stops. Keep stopping out below each zone break. But really, it's best to ride the trend through these breakdowns. So if the trend is down, you wait for zone breakdown and reshort the retest of that zone. Will you add back ES swing contracts long? No, not yet. Yeah, not yet. I think you need, like, either we go lower down into the 560s and then I might add one of the 2 that I trimmed back, or we need a bottom. So you need ideally back above this 570 2 area zone. So yeah, I don't think it's safe to add the swing ES back yet. You're kind of just guessing. You might be right, but I don't think it's the safe way to go about that. So I'd hold off on that. I'm leaving. Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining. I mean, I'm not leaving. I was just reading a comment. I'm leaving. Yeah, sorry for the tough day. At the end of the day, it is just prop right now, so um, your risk should be overall limited if you're just copying these trades. They're meant for prop. But yeah, not the best day. Thanks for joining, Nuno. I'm just gonna ask Double Dips why this is not liquidating the account. Yeah, even he said, "What the fuck?" I have no clue why this is not closing the account out. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I personally haven't seen this, but I also haven't looked too closely. Maybe it just takes a little bit. Yeah, he has no clue how this is still alive. Guess we have 3 hours. Oh shit, I have to leave in an hour and a half though. I was just thinking if I could buy an eval, knock out some profit on that for today, but it might be best to wait. Top Step's giving like $100 buffer the last few days. Okay. I'm not complaining. It's gonna blow regardless, I think. We lost this zone. Pretty unlikely. But yeah, good to know. I'll get a second eval though, and we'll retrade that from start to finish. So I've invested $200 so far. It's about to be $400 because I'll buy that second eval plus convert it to a PA if it passes. So my goal right now on that second account is to get minimum like a $1,000 payout, so I can at least be like $600 in positive on those two accounts. So it'll blow at 912, you're saying. God, it's $100. That must have hit it. They must have been right there then. It must be like here or something. If that's the case. Can you give the daily view of SPY? Yeah, sure. So in the last, I think the last time I talked to you guys about this, hold on, let me turn off all this crap. Was I think we were near the lows or something around there, and I pointed out that we got this VIX slash VXV long trigger, which works pretty well to at least time local bottoms, and it did work. We got a bounce after that from Friday onwards, and we bounced up pretty quickly. So then you could consider that a local bounce, and if you're a bear, you could say, okay, we got the bounce, now back down we go. I said that we need to test 58 on the old contract. It was 58.01 ES. On this one, it's around the 58.52 technically, but it's the technically it's this 58.49 to 58.56 zone, which I think needs to be tested, and that was my pivot point to see if, hey, are we going to do another leg down, or are we going to break out higher? We did not quite get there yet, but we got to 58.36. I guess that's pretty close. And we hit the top of this bullish channel that we had reverted to after riding this downward channel for super long. So now I think, yeah, it's possible we hit the top of this channel. We're going to test the bottom of the channel now, which should be around the low 5700s. I still lean on, no matter which of these paths play out, we are going to break out higher and test that 58, 56 area. And I personally think we're going to break above it. I don't think we're going to get another leg down and break these lows that were put in on March 13th. So yeah, that's my view currently. If you're looking to get leveraged long, I would wait on a daily close above 58, 56. Meanwhile, I would still be buying, like I was saying, buy regular stock down here. I still think that's a good idea. I think there's lots of stocks on sale right now, which are good to accumulate if you have extra cash. But yeah, don't throw on much leverage right now, especially if your account is stretched. I would just wait for a daily close above 58, 56, and then at that point you can assess, based on your account size and how much long exposure you have, you can assess if you want to add a little bit of extra leverage on top of that. But yeah, keep buying. I would keep buying regular shares right now, in my opinion. These are all good accumulation levels, especially if you have extra cash. All right, now it should. Yeah, you're right. It was $100 of room that they gave me. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, I guess I'll start over. Yeah, I'll buy the eval now, but I don't think I'm going to take a trade down here yet. I need to do a lot of reclaims now on SPY. I was worried. I was a little concerned that we hit the top of the channel in after hours yesterday, but I really thought we would do one more boost higher, at least to the 578 area on SPY. The next zone down is 569-ish, 568.7 area. If you're looking to catch bottoms, don't. Now the reclaim zone becomes here. You need at least here, in my opinion, to go long. I wouldn't personally try this. If you try this bottom circle long, then you need to go super small and be completely okay with losing that money. It's just not high confidence. You need back above 571. And also, you need above this once this has been tested. After, because right now, let's say we just go straight up here, I still wouldn't long it, because right now this top circle is the safer long. That's what I'm drawing. But once this lower zone gets tested, then you can move this down, this trigger down to the 571 zone, reclaim to try along. All right. Don't see any point in streaming. If I do take any trades on the eval, which I'm getting that right now, I'll send it in Discord. I don't think all of you are in my Discord, so then I'll probably post it on Twitter too. I will be more aggressive though on the eval. So if you're copying trades, I wouldn't copy the sizing on a PA or on your live account, because I'm probably going to be trading like 5 to 10 micros minimum per trade on an eval. Sometimes a couple minis. All right. Thanks for joining. Sorry, it wasn't the best day for the PA. Blew it. We'll try again on this next PA and try to get that payout. Have a good day. I'll see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. I'll stream again. I don't think I'll have time to stream again before market close because I have to leave in about an hour. But yeah, just keep an eye on my Twitter and Discord if you, and I'll send whatever I'm doing on there. Thanks for joining.